This past month has been a little rough because I've been struggling with feeling depressed.
I think I'll get you a snack.
You want a snack? Okay, maybe Dad can help you.
Yep.
It's just still been harder than I thought it would be, and it's not getting easier. Because it's like I've lost someone important to me. Like a really good friend is out of my life now. And I'm sad and lonely and scared. And I just want to get past feeling all of that. It just doesn't seem fair. What's making it even harder now is that I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of things that I can't have and that are tempting me every day. It's just that in the beginning, my whole family was pulling for me and helping me to do the diet. And they still are, but it's not like it was then when we cleared out the house and we were trying to eat 100% healthy. And I feel like it's back to the same old, same old. So it's just another thing that's not what I thought it was gonna be. And so I just feel lost right now, completely lost. And that also makes me scared because I know I can't keep going like this if I do. It's gonna get really bad soon. So I have to get a handle on this and figure it out before I start to lose control. And if I don't figure this out soon, then I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm back for another appointment with Dr. Now. I also had my second therapy appointment a few weeks ago, so Dr. Now should be happy I'm doing those. But like I've been saying, it's not really helping me at all. Things overall haven't really gotten easier or better, but I've been pushing myself to do better this time.
Bethany?
I haven't given in to any of the cravings. So I'm hoping that my weight loss is closer to being back on track this time than it was last time. At my last appointment 2 months ago, I was down to 496. And Dr. Now said I'm supposed to be losing at least 15 pounds a month. So that means I need to be below 466 today if I'm where I should be. And I'm really hoping I am. I'm really upset and I don't get it. With how hard I'm trying, this doesn't make any sense and it doesn't seem fair. Because it's supposed to get easier after weight loss surgery. But it's not, so something has to be wrong. I'm going to therapy, so it can't be the emotional issues like Dr. Now thinks. But he's probably not going to listen to me about it. All he's going to care about is that I didn't hit his goal and just go off of that instead of listening to me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How y'all doing?
We're good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. All right, so Bethany, it is a little over 4 months since your weight loss surgery, and you already started gaining again. So obviously, that's a very bad situation we have with you. So you want to tell me what's going on and why you are pushing yourself to eat what you shouldn't be again?
I don't know. I'm sticking to the sheet that you gave me of what not to eat. So I'm eating like real food, like you told me to. So I don't know why I didn't lose anything. I don't think the surgery is working like it should. It just doesn't make sense.
What you're saying is what doesn't make sense. Let me explain something to you. You started out hoping in a magic fix, and then you applied yourself and took control for a few months until you got weight loss surgery, and then your emotional issues came to the surface. And dealing with that is really hard stuff. And now you're hoping in a magic fix for that. And until you take your psychotherapy seriously and do what you need with that, the trend and direction you headed is going to continue. And if that happens, you're not going to make it. So you have a very important choice to make. Whether you want to turn your life around or make excuses and end up eating yourself to death. You got it?
I guess.
So you need to keep going to those appointments and do what you need to do before it's too late. You got that?
Yep.
But before you go back home, I want to do an endoscopy so we can do that and see if we can get some biopsy in your stomach and see how things are. Because with how fast you're getting after surgery, I'm very concerned you may already be stretching your stomach back out. So I'm going to schedule you to do that tomorrow. And we'll see what's going on with your stomach.
Okay.
Okay? We'll set you up for the endoscopy and see if everything is okay with that, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you both soon, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bethany is starting to head down a very unfortunate and dangerous path. When a patient has their physical drive to eat suppressed with weight loss surgery, they should be able to start to see more clearly the psychological and emotional components behind their eating. But Bethany is refusing to face the reality of what's behind a lot of her drive to eat. And unless she makes the choice to stop avoiding the emotional issues she needs to deal with psychotherapy, her situation is only going to get worse as she starts to gain more and more of her weight back. But right now, my main concern is in determining if she started to stretch her stomach back out since she's already gaining so soon after surgery. Because if she has, it's possible she could have started to damage the area around her sutures, which will cause complications for her. Any stretching of her stomach will be really bad because if she's pushing herself to overeat again already, then we don't have much time to turn her situation around before it's too late.
I don't even know what to think right now with what Dr. Now is saying. This is getting even scarier, and I'm really hoping nothing's wrong and that what he's worried about hasn't happened. But if there's something wrong, I just hope it's not something serious or anything that's going to make doing this even harder, because I don't think I'd be able to take any more setbacks right now.
Today we are doing an endoscopy on Bethany. We're putting a small camera down her esophagus into her digestive system to take a look inside to see if she started to stretch her stomach back out. All right, we can turn the room light off. Okay, let's get started. For her to start gaining like this so soon after surgery, it's very likely she has started pushing herself to overeat a lot in one setting. But if she is already doing that at this point, it's going to be a very bad sign. Because once she gets to the point and that starts to happen, it won't take her long to undo her gastric sleeve and regain all her weight. And after that, there will likely be nothing we can do to help her, because there will be no point in doing revision on her to fix her sleeve if she's shown us that ultimately she's not willing to continue to do what she needs to lose the weight and keep it off for the long run. Go up. Slow down. Okay, hold it there. So if there is any sign that her stomach is being stretched back out, it will mean our window to get Bethany back on track and doing what she needs is even shorter, or at the point where she's going off the rails so fast that we won't be able to stop her. Open. All right, I can see her stomach. It looks like everything is holding and there is no evidence of stretching. Her stomach is still reduced 90%. All right, we can remove the camera. We're done. And turn the light on. All right, the good news is that Bethany's weight gain is happening because she's eating a little bit all day and not in one setting. So she hasn't started stretching her stomach back out, and that's very good. But the bad news is that she is still gaining because she's falling back into old habits and trying to use food to cope to deal with her emotions. So we have more time to try to get Bethany back on track. But the only thing is going to get her to that point and help her do that is psychotherapy, because she has to start to work on those issues and coping in healthier ways. If she doesn't, then it will just be a matter of time before she starts to undo her surgery and lose all the progress she's made. And if that starts to happen, she's going to very quickly end up in a place where we won't be able to help her, and she runs out of time. And